Hey there, YouTube. I just wanted to make a video talking about what my top 5 favorite Pearl Jam B-sides are of all time. Now, before I get into this, I think I need to explain exactly what a B-side is. I know a lot of you out there have probably heard the term before, heard the name B-side, but you don't know exactly what a B-side is. Um, so I'll try my best to explain it to you. A B-side is a song that is on a single that is only available on that particular single. You can't find it nowhere else. You can't find it on any albums or nothing. It's only on that single. Whether it's a CD single, a cassette single, a 45 RPM. Uh, you don't really hear the term too often nowadays in the digital era of music. But back in the physical era of music with the CDs and stuff, you'd hear it all the time. So, yeah, that's basically what a B-side is. Now, as the years have gone by, a lot of bands and artists will release collections that include those B-sides that they released on their singles prior to. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Now, these songs right here, they're going to be in order from my least favorite to my main favorite songs. So, here we go. Number 5. My 5th favorite Pearl Jam B-side is a song called Dead Man. Dead Man originally appeared on their Off He Goes single. This song was intended to be on the Dead Man Walking movie soundtrack, which starred Sean Penn. Unfortunately, the song didn't make the soundtrack and was turned down in favor of some Bruce Springsteen song instead. And Pearl Jam used the song as the B-side to their Off He Goes song, which appears, Off He Goes, which appears on their No Code album from '96. My 4th favorite Pearl Jam B-side is a song called Leatherman. Leatherman is a song that was originally released on Pearl Jam's 1997 single Given to Fly, which Given to Fly is from their Yield album. Leatherman is a really interesting song. Eddie Vedder apparently wrote the song about a vagrant from the 1800s who was popular amongst the locals where he lived. Very interesting song. So yeah, that's my 4th favorite. My 3rd favorite Pearl Jam B-side is a song called Alone. Alone appeared on their 1993 single for Go. Go was their first single off their album Versus. I've always liked the song Alone because it's got a punk, like a punkish sound to it, but at the same time it's grungy and raw, and it's a great song. I love that song, and if you look up the lyrics, I guess the song is about just a lonely guy, you know. So, but anyway, Pearl Jam would re-release this song on their 2003 compilation, Lost Dogs, that had a lot of B-sides on it. But the version on Lost Dogs is basically, it's got the same music as the version that appeared on the Go single, but for some reason or another, Eddie Vedder re-recorded his vocals. I don't know why, but that was their choice. But I'll always stick with the original. That's my favorite. Number 2 is a song that a lot of Pearl Jam fans actually probably would put as their number 1 favorite B-side, and maybe their number 1 favorite Pearl Jam song altogether. I don't know, but it's a huge song, very popular amongst the fans. Fan favorite song called Yellow Ledbetter. That's my second favorite Pearl Jam B-side. Now, how Yellow Ledbetter came to be was the song was originally an outtake from the 10 sessions. While Pearl Jam was recording 10, they recorded Yellow Ledbetter, and it's obvious why. I mean, you can just hearing it is obvious why they didn't include it on 10. The song always reminded me of a bluesy type of Stevie Ray Vaughan tune. Like it has that bluesy sound to it, and I think that's what Mike McCready was going for, because Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix, guys like that were a big influence to him and his style of guitar playing. But the song would eventually be released on their 1992 Jeremy single, where that's when the song would get a lot of airplay and it became the hit that it is now. So just to think, a throwaway song that they didn't include on an album became a hit. But as I said, I can totally understand why they did not use that song for 10. It wouldn't have fit the album by no means. My number one favorite Pearl Jam B-side of all time. It's a pretty obscure song amongst casual fans, but diehard Pearl Jam fans like myself know this song. It's a song called Wash. The song was originally released on their 1991 single, their debut single, Alive. And there's actually two versions of this song that exist. There is the version that's on the single, and then there's a version that they released on their 2003 B-side collection, Lost Dogs. I'm not sure which one is, in terms of which one got recorded first, because the one on Lost Dogs, the version on Lost, I like them both equally. I'm not going to favor, I like the single one better. I like the Lost Dogs version better. I like them both equally, so I'm not going to play favorites there. But my guess would be that the version that appears on Lost Dogs is probably an alternate take of the song, because, when I've heard Pearl Jam perform the song live, I'm talking about years after I heard the version that's on the single, it sounds a lot like the version that's on Lost Dogs. So I'm guessing that possibly that was the first maybe version that they recorded, and then they did a second take, and that second take ended up on the single, on the Alive single. I'm not sure, but as I said, I like both versions equally. I'm not going to play favorites there. I just love them both. It has such a dark, haunting, mysterious sound to it. I think it would have fit the album 10 perfectly, but it didn't make it for some reason. Now, it did appear on the European version of 10 as a bonus track, but unfortunately in the States, we didn't get it on our version of 10. So there you go. Those are my top 5 favorite Pearl Jam B-sides of all time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day.